Yo, 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 what's good, homie? So I'm going to take this Naked Skin concealer by Urban Decay and just prime my lids with it and blend it out with a eyeshader brush by Roe and Landicle. And then I'm just going to set that with my favorite, you feel me? I use this in almost every video, the Loreal Hydra Perfecte translucent powder with a Morphe M208 brush. If you didn't know by the title already, this look is inspired by Kehlani's new album, Sweet Sexy Savage. And to start the eye, I'm going to take Bahi Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Jasmine and highlight my brow bone with the brush by Luxie Beauty in the number 211. You for sure can check the description bar, you guys, for everything I used today. Everything is linked below, you feel me, so you ain't gotta ask. And then I'm just going to blend out the highlight with the Morphe R41 brush, just so it's not just a strip of highlight just chilling on my brow bone, you feel me. To start the eyeshadow look, we're going to go into BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette with these two yellow shades. And this is a no-name ass brush. I'm sorry, it ain't got no name. It's like, I don't know, I've had it for a while. I'm just going to buff those two yellow shades into my crease and build up the intensity of the yellow because it's not very pigmented on my complexion, so I really have to go back and forth. And then to blend everything out, you feel me, I'm taking the homie, the Morphe M200, just to blend out the edges as I continue to pack on that yellow color. Alright, I'm going into this orange and red shade in the palette. I had to use a little bit of red because the orange just was not picking up. Anyways, I'm packing it only onto the outer corner of my eye with a Morphe E22 brush to create this dope ass gradient effect that just blends seamlessly into the yellow. Yes. These eyeshadows, they're not really that pigmented on my brown ass skin, but they blend very well into each other. Like, just look how blended that shit is. Anyways, I'm just blending it back and forth with the no-name ass brush and my Morphe M200 and just continuing to build up the intensity. I really was trying to channel every color I seen on the album cover, you feel me, and just put that in this eye look. I'm not really trying to copy the album cover, you feel me, but I'm just trying to have the color coordination be harmonious with the album cover. Alright, now we're going to cut our crease, and I'm using this Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer in the shade light to medium with an Eco Tools angle liner brush. And as you can see, I do this thing where I look up, you feel me? That's so I know where the concealer transfers to, so I know how far up I should cut my crease. Okay, I know it looks a little crazy, but that's my trick I do, just so it transfers over and I know how far up my cut crease should go. And then I just slowly start carving out my crease, my cut crease, so it's smooth. I didn't make it too smooth. I did mess up a little bit, but it's cool. We just gonna make it as smooth as we can so we can pack down some shadow. Alright, and just to smooth out the concealer on my lids, I'm just going to blend it out with the Luxie Beauty 231 brush so we can pack on some shadow. And I'm going back into the Take Me to Brazil palette in the top pink shadow, the first shade. And I'm taking this a no-name ass brush too. It's from a drugstore makeup palette. I'm just packing on that pink shade as close as I can without messing up my crease, okay? Alright, I go in with a few precise brushes as I'm packing on this pink shade. This is Morphe's M165 brush. And then I go in with Morphe's M224 brush to get it as close as possible without messing up my crease. And then I clean everything up with a makeup wipe so I can, you know, continue on with my eye work without feeling sloppy and shit. And to create, you know, a more gradient effect, I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow by Makeup Geek. It's called In the Spotlight. It's a very shimmery light pink shade. And I'm taking that same no-name ass brush and I'm only packing it on in the center of my lid so it can create some dimension, you feel me? Some gradient, some dimension. Alright, and I just flip the brush over to the other end and just blend out the center shade so it doesn't look like a blob of shimmer. Just blends seamlessly into my eyeshadow. And I was going to create some clouds, okay, but I did mess up, so don't hate me. But this is Seva Beauty's Hydra Liner in the shade Space Panda. aka white, and I took the end of a brush. I don't really remember what brush this is. I just flipped it over and took the end and started making dots with the shape of the end of the brush. I was really trying to make a cloud, you feel me? But I messed up. It ended up looking kind of janky, but I fixed it later with some pink dots. But yeah, this is me just trying to be creative and shit, but it didn't really work out. You feel me? So when you mess up a little bit, you kind of gotta improvise. So I just improvised by making some pink dots in the middle of my so-called clouds. And this is Suva Beauty's Hydra Liner in the shade Scrunchy. It's kind of like a neon pink color, and I'm just taking Morphe's M217 brush. It's a very precise eyeliner brush, and I'm just creating some pink dots, you know, I don't know. It looked kind of cool in person. And then to create a wing, I'm just going to take a gold liner. This is Suva Beauty's Hydra Liner in the shade Gold Digger. And I'm just going to make a half wing. I'm not going to bring it all the way into my eye. I'm just going to stop it at the outer corner. Alright, so I'm just going to apply a quick coat of mascara. This is IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara before I apply some falsies. And today I'll be applying some falsies by The Makeup Shack. They're in the style Eye Poppin'. Not eye candy, you know, I usually wear eye candy, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit today. And these are thinner than eye candy. So I'm just going to use Duo's Brush On Lash Glue and just pop on them lashes. I was struggling a little bit because it just wasn't sticking. I don't know, you know, when you just be struggling with falsies, they just don't work with you. Yeah, I was struggling, y'all, but I had to edit all that out. Alright, after I finish struggling and shit, I just push them up a little bit so they're a little lifted. And then I'm going to highlight my inner corner with the same highlighter by Bahi Cosmetics with a Morphe R41 brush. And then I'm going to coat my bottom lashes with the same mascara. And I'm also going to add some fake bottom lashes. And these are by Ardell. They're the clusters, and I just cut them up. They're already sectioned off, so it's easy to cut them. In my previous videos, I'll actually link it at the end. I do a more in-depth of how I actually do this. But yeah, I just pop on 3 lashes just for some added drama. Alright, that completes my eye look, and now moving on to the face. We're going to top it off with some highlighter, and this is ColourPop's highlighter in the shade Churro. And I'm going to prep my fan brush with some setting spray by Hard Candy, and this is Morphe's M601 brush, just so my highlight pops even more, you feel me? And I'm just going to go back and forth with the fan brush and Morphe's M510 brush, just so my highlight is blended. There isn't just a strip of highlight on my cheek. And I'm also going to highlight the tip of my nose, my Cupid's bow, in between my brows as well as above the arches of my brows, because I love to glow. Alright, and to seal the deal and melt my whole face together, I'm just going to set my face with Hard Candy setting spray. And then I'm going to apply some liquid lipstick and some gloss. And this is by ColourPop. It's in the shade Frickin' Frack. And I'm also going to top it off with some lip gloss. I don't know the exact name, but you feel me, it will be in the description box, you feel me, so check that out. The name and everything will be below. And that completes my makeup look inspired by Kehlani's new album, Sweet Sexy Savage. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.
It's a brush. Smashbox, smash, ColourPop. I blend with the Morphe, I won't stop. My highlight be popping like pop, pop, pop. My look got you froze, but I look hot. I hate when I run out of my concealer. My cut crease so sharp it'll cut your finger. I use Too Faced glue, then I add some glitter. Time to post my selfies all on my looks. Glam and dewy. Glowing. MAC is the lipstick I'm using. My bitches will drag you, don't do this. Don't do it. Makeup game, bitch, we so ruthless. My looks glam and dewy. Glowing. MAC is the lipstick I'm using. My bitches will drag you, don't do this. Don't do it. Makeup game, bitch, we so ruthless. Gay low. Palettes on palettes, got liner and lip gloss. I'm writing around super cute.